Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to design yet again a necklace with the Bargain Bead Box subscription for the month of April. So I was thinking of working with this crackle beads and then the teardrops, crystals and everything. But I really like this blue color combination with the white color combination. I made a small dangle here as you guys can see. I did it with a 26 gauge wire. It looks really pretty to me, and I want this to be sitting like this. This is a Heishi kind of a Heishi shaped bead, crystal bead, and the AB finish is on the part, right? Not on the top and the bottom, on the sides. So if I want it to be suspended this way so that that can be visible. So that's my thought process on this. So I made this dangle and I thought I will do it with the crackle beads. I didn't like the combination, so I still have these beads from the previous Bargain Bead Box. I don't know which month it is. I have about say 23 beads left over. I also used some in the previous video, I guess, in the necklace that I made with memory wire. So the Amazonite necklace, so I use that. But I really like this blue and the white, the crystal combination actually. So for the 23 beads, I took 2 beads for the earrings. I don't know if I'm gonna make earrings or if you're going to use the cloud earrings for this necklace. You can use anything you want. Any white earrings will work per se. And the thing is, so that's the reason I chose this blue, and I really love this blue color. Trust me, it's my favorite. But then I chose cord to work with, and this cord in particular I want to talk about. You can see this is a light and a darker color. Don't worry, this didn't come like this. This is a 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord which I got from, I think, BB Craft. But the color fades. I don't know, it happens only with the sky blue, guys. I'm not seeing any color fade in any other thing. I have the spools stacked on top of each other right next to my window, and then sometimes the sun hits, but I try my level best to shade it, and I no longer make the mistake. But still, for some reason, the sky blue color always fades out. I don't know why. So but it's so that makes this cool effect. See this white and blue, and I thought that will be perfect for this project. So I thought, I mean, nothing goes to waste, right? Mm. Per se, it was like, yeah, it was meant to be, I guess. So I really like that, so I'm just gonna use it in this necklace. So I just strung a bead just like that, right? So for 22 beads I'm going to make some dangles, and for this dangle you can use 24 gauge wire, but I have this 26 gauge wire which I want to use. It's thinner, but I'm going to double it up. I'm not going to leave it just that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take about, say, this much. I am just eyeballing it, but we can always find out, right? It's about, say, 4 inches, I would say, right? So you can take this wire, take the Heishi shaped beads and drop it. Okay, doesn't matter, it has to be same on both sides or not, doesn't matter. So take this and just bring these two together. Okay, bring the wire together. Take your round nose pliers, hold it like this. Okay, bend the wire in front and reposition your pliers, and then make a loop. So this is how the loop is going to be. Okay, and just take both the wires and wrap. So because it's 26 gauge, it really wraps very well. And take your time to wrap. If you take your time, then the wrap comes beautifully. Otherwise it doesn't turn out beautifully. And you can adjust the loop on top, and this is pretty much it. Okay, and then I don't want to cut the wire. I just want to tuck all the wire. For tucking purpose, I don't understand where I put my, yeah, there it is, my tweezer nose pliers. Okay, tuck that in nicely, and see this one right here. Okay, that comes out pretty, right? So make some dangles like this, and then we'll string with this crystal, and I'll tell you guys exactly how I'm going to do. We also have these beads. I don't know if it goes through. I think it does. This was in between the Heishi beads, so you can use this as well. I'm going to make some dangles, and then I'm going to string this, and then I'm going to show you guys what I have in mind. Hi friends, welcome back. See how I have strung the beads. It turned out very pretty. The thing is, I used the peach color as well, the strand that we received in the box, so I'm using that as well. I really like the combination of all three, the crystal, the blue, and the peach. I want to show you guys what I did with the wire wrap. So kind of you bring both ends and then let it meet naturally in a V, and then take this, and you want this to bend over to the side, and keep both the wire in the same, and then make a loop just like that, so the thing is perpendicular to the bead. So make sure you have the loop perpendicular, and then start wrapping this. If it's, I think that it's better to wrap one by one and not rush this through. I mean, I have one shot, but I don't want this to be this short. It's better if it is a little bit longer. See, it's messy, so I'm just gonna cut it. Maybe I did cut a little bit smaller of the wire, that's why it's doing it. As I said, 4 inches of wire is good enough, but you need that 4 inches, right? Take it, just bring the bead about, say, in the middle. See this, there is a little bit of a, and make it crisscross naturally, and straighten those wires. See, and then hold it, bend it, make a loop, reposition your pliers, and take this lower. Then the wrap comes very pretty, and try to make the wraps right next to each other. Once you have it, see, one is up, one is down, and then you can easily tuck that in. So there we go. And then the pattern is a blue bead, a peach and the blue, a blue, peach and the blue. So I know we don't have enough of the blue bead. I have only 21 beads. right? So from now on, you can either use the I need to change this a little bit. You can use the peach or the blue, because I don't have the blue anymore, but if you have any other seed beads in the blue, do use them. These beads that we have actually goes through it, so if you want you can do that, but I don't think so that's enough of them, but you can always try. You also check if you like the peach to continue or not. So just gonna cut the cord because I want to take the blue from this side, so I'm just gonna eyeball it and cut the cord. Let me see how much I have the cord. At least I have 5 feet. I know this is too much overkill, I would say, but don't worry about it. Just take the 2 cords, bring all your beaded section in between. As I said, we are working from the middle to the side, so take that and make an overhand knot on one side so that the beads don't fall off, right? And then you need 3 inches, about say this much, 3 to 6 inches at the end. So at the end I'm gonna add this bead in the back. I'm gonna make a knot, a decorative knot, just an overhand knot. If instead of going through the loop once, go through the loop twice, then the knot becomes a little bit bulkier. See that? Okay, and then this bead drops. Then you need 3 inches or so for the bracelet. For the necklace I would say 4 inches, and then you start the knotting, right? Basically, before tightening up this knot, take your ruler and measure, because we want the same size on the other side as well. So I'm just leaving 4 inches, because what actually I want to leave about say 5 inches. Yeah, do you know why? Because it's a short necklace, it's not a long necklace, so you need some space to put through your head. I really am doing it wrong because we need to add beads. I completely forgot about that. I wanted to take this up. Okay, hi let me welcome back. So here is how the necklace has transitioned. So as you guys know, I actually like to experiment and see which one works for me well. So I started with the crystal one, you guys know, but I mean the crystal, the plain ones, and the crackle bead ones, the white ones, and then I took some blue, and now I'm here with the pink. Okay, so what I did was, in the middle section, until I have the drops, I don't have any seed beads or anything, it's just crystals. And after that I gave a space in between those. Okay, so after this, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these tube beads that we received in between the Heishi beads in the strand, it was there, so I used that. So you can use it in completely throughout the necklace. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to knot here, and I'm not gonna knot after every single bead. It's gonna be a very few knots. Actually, you don't even have to have knots in between. You can just knot at the end and call it a day. That's totally doable. Okay, just that you have to string more beads, and this much only I have some more peach beads left, like 6 of them. If I want to add, I can add them, 6 or 7 or 8, I guess I can add, but I don't want to add it, so I want to start knotting. That's what I want to do. But as you guys see, I really like this. I don't want any knots in between this. I don't feel like. So it's just totally up to you how you want your tangles to be, right? So every single space I have this. So this is what I have, and I really like it, so I don't want any knots here. So where I am stopping the seed beads, that's when I'm going to start knotting only this portion. I just need a little bit more, that's all. So I'm going to I'm going to start with one of the end, and I'm going to thread in one of these beads, okay, as the end, and then I'm going to take it and make an overhand knot. I'm going to double this overhand knot. That means I'm going to go through one more time, and so that the knot will be bulkier rather than small. Okay, that's what my knot looks like. I move the bead towards the knot. Okay, after like 3 or 4 inches, actually no, 5 inches, because we need a little bit more, so that this necklace is short. This is not a long necklace, and you need that space. We are going to have a sliding knot. We need that space to actually put it on top of our head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this end here at 5 inches, and then move this knot. See how I put my tweezer nose pliers inside, and then I'm sliding it, okay, and then I'm holding it. And what you can do is that, see this, now I can take it and finish it at that point. Can you see? So that's what I did. Now I'm gonna take my I'm guesstimating, so let me see how much I have the beaded portion. The beaded portion is about, say, 13 inches in long 13 inches long. So I don't need a lot of knots to extend my necklace that much. So for example, I'm just gonna knot up till this seed bead part, right up till this. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna take this and make a loop. This is a hand knotting technique. You can also use your tweezers or tweezer nose pliers to knot. Make a loop, put the end through the loop, transfer it to the other finger, and do it. This is how you knot, just with your hands. And if you want to use your tweezers, here I have a sharp tweezer. What you can do is, tweezer nose pliers, you won't get it very close, but tweezers, yes, you can get it. Move the bead, wrap it around your fingers, crisscross, take the end and put it through that loop that you created. Okay, just like that. And then what you need to do is, you can put that down. This is your knot. Put the tweezers inside the knot and hold the cord where you want the knot to land. Then tighten that up and wiggle and take it out. Still the knot is loose, as you guys can see. Now you hold the end and push that knot towards the bead. So that's how you knot with the tweezers. But I really like to knot, and it's easy for me with just my hands. Wrap it around, take the inside, and then there we go. So I'm just gonna knot a little bit, and then I'm gonna see. I really like how I have showcased the Heishi beads. It looks pretty this way. You can also do it any other way you want, and I really like the like a very this light color combination, the blue, the peach, and the crystal kind of really turned out very pretty. I love them. And I want to make earrings matching for this. With all these beads. So I'm looking forward for that too. We do have some cloud findings that we got in the box. So I'm thinking I will use those. So this is very therapeutic and it's really nice. And I like this card being, white, blue, and everything. So it's kind of like it creates its own pattern, is what I feel. So we have knotted here. If you see this, so this is the up till here. So this is how it's elongated. It's about, say, it has given us an inch, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, exactly an inch more. So it's 13 inches. So this will be like 15 inches. And the sliding knot will give us 1 inch. It will be a close call. If you want to add more knots, you can. So I'm just going to add knots here and there, and I'll come back and show you guys what I got. So the seed bead is there, as you guys can see, and then yeah, I moved that peach bead as well, and then I'm placing a knot. Just want a little bit more space for my necklace. I'll finish knotting and come back and show you guys what I got. So now I have finished knotting everything, and I've cut the cord also. I have about, say, 1.5 feet left. Actually, yeah, no, 2 feet more than, yeah, 2 feet left. So 3 feet cord will do the magic. So I'm just gonna add this bead at the end, and I'm gonna make that double knot. But before making that, I just want to make sure the knot ends exactly where I want it to end. Check the other one. So double knot, so going through the loop twice. Okay, and then there we go. So about the same length, so that's good. Now what we can do is that's okay. we can cut the cord. Melt the ends. Use a lighter. And just press it against the lighter itself. I know it will leave something like that, but it won't burn your fingers. There we go. So that's done. Now we have to do the sliding knot. Crisscross the cord. Okay, that will give you some more length. I have this left. You just need 8 inches of cord, not more than that. I'm just going to keep it this way. I'm going to take my naughty do it all because that's my naughty do it all. You don't have to have this, actually. You don't need it. You can tape it to the surface of your table and do it, or you can use macrame board. It's up to you. Since I have this, I'm using it. Make sure you push the end bead that you're going to use it for pulling and crisscross the cord. Take an 8-inch cord, place it underneath. This is the middle cord. These two are the knotting cords. So take it on the side, take this and go through. This is macrame square knot that's used for sliding knot and consists of Q's and P's. This is one knot. So take the leftmost cord. This is like a Q. Keep it this way. Take the right cord, go on top of the left cord, underneath and through this loop from the bottom, and then pull the cord just like that. Now again, keep it in a P format. The right cord goes on top of the middle cord, the left underneath through this, and then you pull it. This is for sliding purposes, so you don't do this knot very tight. Just do it generally tight, not that tight. A little bit loose is good, so that you can move the necklace back and forth easily. Move the cord between the knots back and forth easily. So I know one of my cord is long because I'm utilizing the 2 feet cord that I cut that was left over with this necklace. If the cord is more than 5 inches or so, save the cord. You can use it for any purposes you want, or even just to try out. So as less as 3 square knots, that is 3 P's and 3 Q's, is more than sufficient for your sliding closure purposes. But if you want to do a long stretch of knots, that is also okay. However you prefer. That gives you more length. That will give you more length for sure. But I'm okay with this. I'm done. So take your cord and snip these 2 ends. Okay. Slide it outside. This is how it looks. Take your lighter and burn this, and this time, oops, sorry, melt and press it against the side, because you don't want to press it on top. That way you will seal the cord inside as well, then it won't slide. There we go. Just be careful. Now this is how the necklace closes, and this is how the necklace looks like. I really like the way this turned out to be. Very pretty necklace, I would say. I mean, there is like 9 dangles. You can increase it as much as you want, or even make smaller dangles, like lesser number of dangles. That's totally up to you. I hope you guys like this simple tutorial, simple necklace, but at the same time it's a statement piece. If you do like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week, and don't forget to share your creations if I have inspired you in some way on the Facebook group. The link is in the description box below. And also support my channel if you want to. There is a heart symbol and thanks written right next to it. You can donate as much as you can. I really appreciate it. And you can also check out my Etsy shop. The description and the link is in the description box below. You can support that way as well. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.